Welcome to sunrise, welcome to the Up6 channel, it's been a little while, welcome to the middle of the Bay of Biscay, welcome to the Brittany ferries from Plymouth to Santander, where I am heading on Monday the 10th of September 2026 to see the solar eclipse at sort of sunset in 2 days time, basically 2.5 days time. So I'm heading off with my camper van on my own, no Jill, no Milo this time I'm afraid. But it's all last minute planned. I only sort of booked this about 6 weeks ago. I had one of the last berths available and I've got nothing booked in Spain. I don't know where I'm going to watch the eclipse from. I've got to work that out. So things I'm thinking about is where in Spain is least likely to get cloud. I don't want cloud. Where is most likely to get a nice clear view with uninterrupted views of the sunset, because it's happening sort of sunset time, so the sun will be quite low. So you don't want trees, you don't want hills in the way, that sort of thing. So currently I'm thinking either the west coast, the Atlantic coast at the north of Spain, sort of above Portugal, or the central plains where it's nice and flat. But I've not decided yet. I'm going to sort of check the weather forecast when I get there and then head one way or the other and hopefully just find somewhere to park to watch it. So yeah, come along on the journey, see if I get a good view. That's my plan. That's what I want to happen, but I've no idea how easy that's going to be. So it's a beautiful morning. It's about 7 AM, like I said, on the Monday the 10th. There's the wake behind the ship. There are people sitting out on top looking out for whales and dolphins. Apparently it's quite common to be able to see them here. I've had a look around, I can't see any, but I'll keep looking while I'm outside. It's a beautiful morning. It's t-shirt weather at this time of the morning, in the middle of the Bay of Biscay. There's a stiff breeze, but it's a lovely warm breeze. It's really not a problem. Well, it's now 10 o'clock. I'm on Central European time, so that will be 9 o'clock British summertime. There's this lovely glass lift in the middle. So I'm just going to wander around, take a few shots, show you how pretty this place is. So, maybe a swimming pool if you want to swim. Already small, but big enough for a splash. I don't think I mentioned my breakfast earlier, but there's 3 lovely restaurants on here. I had a croissant, a fruit salad, a coffee and an apple juice, and I think it was about €10. So not a bad price really. Yeah, I've just got a few more hours to while away. About 15 minutes from landing in Santander now, so very close. Then I'm heading straight to a supermarket. Then I've got to decide where I am going to go today. I'm going to check the weather forecast. I'll do all this in the supermarket car park and decide exactly where in northern Spain I'm going to try and get to watch the eclipse in about 48 hours time, at 48 hours and a bit. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. So it's been 2 days plus about 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that.
In 400 meters, your destination will be on the left. Your destination is on the left.
Good morning. As you could see in the video just gone, I got here quite late. The sun was going down in that direction, just behind those trees. About 9 o'clock, it just dipping behind the trees. So this isn't the perfect spot. I did look online and I thought the ground that way towards sunset fell away, but it actually just rises slightly. So it's not the perfect spot. So I won't be here tomorrow night for the sunset and the eclipse. However, it is a beautiful little spot this morning. I mean, look at this view, it's gorgeous. It took me about 4 hours to drive here from Santander. I'm just to the west of León in Galicia, on those flat plains where the weather forecast and all the predictions for the best chance of having no cloud, well, there was a bit of cloud last night, is in this area. So hopefully you can see that on the map to the side of me. That's where I am. Just up the road there is an Ermita de San Roch, I think it's called, a hermitage of Saint Roch, and it's possible that might be a better place to view the sunset, 'cause it's just around the other side of this hill. So I am going to have a little look at that later after breakfast. I may drive up, I may just walk round to this little hermitage, which is basically a little chapel. I think it's a little Catholic chapel, I'm not sure. I'll find out when I get there. Hello everybody. Right, let's take off now, shall we? I've done a quick bit of research on Google Earth, but I thought the easiest thing in this heat of the day, when it's going to be too hot to go walking, is to fly my little drone, a DJI Neo. It's sitting there on the floor. I'm going to head over there, see if it looks like a good place to view the sunset. I shall then do a recce tonight when it's cooling off a bit, and I'll actually go at sunset so I can actually see what the sunset looks like. So let's go with my little DJI Neo and see if that's going to be a good place to watch. There it is. So there's me. Hello, how are you? Hiya. Right, let's go fly. So I need to head in that direction about 293 degrees from here. You can't see where we're looking, so let's look up a little bit. And we're going to go in roughly that direction, which is about 293 degrees. Off we go. Let's see what we can find. That way a bit. That's the way we need to go. Yeah, I'm a bit nearer that tree now, so I better just go up a bit. I don't want to hit it. And let's see what's beyond, because that's where I should be walking that way later. Now there is a track to our right, so if I walk up the track towards the hermitage, the little chapel, then I turn left rather than go to the chapel, it comes up, that path comes up, I think, along the right hand side of that very yellow field that's sort of coming up below us now. Let's go up a little bit so I can get a good look. Oh yeah, beautiful. Right, so I can go along that track that you can see next to the tree, to the right of the tree. Perfect. So I will, there's a little wobby, go away wobby. So I think up here on this sort of ridge at the side of the valley, it's not a wobby, it's a hoverfly. I'll get a good view of sunset, which will be, I think, sort of over in that direction roughly. But even if I'm slightly out, you can see that I've got a good view over that little village that'll be to the left. So I shall tell you what that is now, but I think sunset will be in that direction. We're up on a ledge, it will be unobstructed. I shall take my chair, watch it. I may stay up there or come back here, because it's also going to be the Perseid meteor shower tonight, and that should be spectacular, because the sky was so dark here last night. I shall get a good view of the meteors. So let's turn around. Where is the van? The van is roughly bang slap in the middle of the screen there. So I'm going to come back, but I'll also, I think, go and have a little look for the hermitage, see if I can see that. Right, I'm now about 700 metres away. The hermitage is down there, and I think it's actually going to be sort of dipped down in the valley surrounded by trees, so it wouldn't have been a good place to go and try and watch the eclipse from. So I'm not going to head that way other than just to have a little look, just out of interest. I shall have a walk up later, but yeah, I'm actually going to go on that hillside over there somewhere. But right now, let's head back home. Where am I? I'm this way somewhere. Got to find me. There I am, bang slap in the middle. Let's come home. Right, we're off for our recce. So it's about 7 p.m, the day before the eclipse. So I'm going to do a recce to where I'm planning to view the eclipse from tomorrow. Let me just check those doors are locked. Although I just let it go clunk, I always worry a little bit when that's locked because I have the back open, so I know it's locked. So I'm going to walk this way along the path, and we can turn left over to the viewpoint. And what I might do on the way is go and have a quick look at this little chapel, this hermitage, hermitage of Saint Roch, or San Roque, R-O-C-Q-E. Sorry, R-O-Q-U-E is how it's spelled in Spanish, but I think it's pronounced Saint Roch in English. That's about as much as I know about it. We may get there, or I may just head straight to the viewpoint, because although it's 7 o'clock in the evening, 6 o'clock in the evening UK time, British summertime, it's flipping hot. It's about 34 degrees. I've just been sheltering from the sun all afternoon, but now is the time to go and do some exploring. Right, well, I had to do a little Google Translate for that. That means closed landfill, dumping prohibited, or tipping prohibited, something like that. So it's got nothing to do with the ability to walk up here. I'm now just wondering whether to go up and have a look at the viewpoint first. No, I want to get there nearer the time when the eclipse will start. Here is the little hermitage, the little chapel, the Hermitage de San Roque, which, why here? Reminds me a little bit of when we went to Ireland. Have a look at some of our previous videos where Jill, Milo the cat and I went round Ireland, and everywhere you went there were small chapels, small churches, some very old, some extremely old, like 1300. Many of them were small, many of them seemed to be in the middle of nowhere, down the west coast, down the wide Atlantic Way and elsewhere. And although this is very Spanish looking perhaps, rather than some of the greystone ones we saw in Ireland, this sort of reminds me of the same sort of thing. Whether it's something to do with the Catholic Church building little chapels in the middle of nowhere, I don't know. But I doubt it's unlocked. I'm going to see if it's unlocked. It's even got a bell on it. If you ring the bell, who's going to hear around here that you're ringing the bell? Crazy. That's it. Let's see if the door's open. Oh, lovely. Okay, I've walked back out the valley, puffing and panting. This is roughly where I flew my drone earlier today. This is the big field with the track to the right. It's a nice patch here. I might bring my van up here tomorrow, later in the day when it's getting close. Sort of say 6 o'clock, something like that. And I've only got a short walk up here, and I think I see some sort of little tiny monument there as well. I'll have a quick look at that if I can. I can see somebody walking across the top, so there might be a footpath there. Yeah, this is going to be fantastic for watching tomorrow. Well, I just had a chat with a local who didn't speak English, I didn't speak Spanish, but between us we managed to work out that he thinks this will be a very, very good place to watch it, and I quite agree. Look at this, you'll see the sunset. There are a few clouds around there, but yeah, that happened yesterday. So, but anyway, what time is it now? It's coming up to 8 o'clock, so there'll be quite a lot of the eclipse happening already by this time. It's another half an hour to totality. The sun will go down over there somewhere, and you'll see it go right down to sunset. So yes, I'm going to come up here with my little chair to sit on in the van. I'm just going to sit along here somewhere. But while I'm here, I'm going to see what that little thing is. I don't know if it's a monument or just a bit of farming paraphernalia. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's certainly not some sort of little monument. I thought mirroring island, it might be some little tribute to a saint, but I think it's, I don't know what it is, but I think it's definitely something to do with farming or triangulation, a bit like one of the UK's triangulation points perhaps, I don't know. No idea, very odd. Very odd. Yeah. You're actually meant to climb up on it because it's got sort of steps that have fallen off. Anyway, no idea, doesn't matter. It's rebar steps. Right. I'm now going to go back to the van, settle down for the night. Tomorrow's going to be a bit of a waiting game. I'm fully self-contained. We've got loads of food in the van for breakfast and for lunch. I shall bring some snacks up here with me as well. I've got some lovely local cheese, things like that. So, yeah. I shall next see you tomorrow, the day of the eclipse. See you then. Bye. Right, that's enough silly arty shots through grass and all that sort of stuff. This eclipse is far too serious for that. So today is Eclipse Day. I've done all my researching where to get the best view. I'm confident I'll get a fantastic view of the eclipse from 7:30 till 9:30 in total for the whole duration of it. Totality at 8:30. So it's less than 12 hours away now. Today for me is basically a waiting game. I've got nothing else to do here other than wait. I've got my little book which I'm continuing to read. I'm about a third of the way through it. Diaspora by Greg Egan, which ironically it's a story, it's a sci-fi about the sort of how lots of people on Earth end up dying. I won't give too much away in case you want to read it. End up dying because of some calamity that happens in the outer universe that affects Earth. So it's sort of, yeah, I should be worrying perhaps a little bit more about the moon crashing into the sun or the Earth tonight, perhaps, than I would have been if I hadn't been reading that book. But yes, so to recap, it's Eclipse Day today. It's Wednesday, the 12th of August. It's less than 12 hours away. I don't need to do anything else other than wait. So the next time you'll see me now will be at probably about 6 o'clock when I head up over the hill there, settle down with this chair with a few snacks just to watch the eclipse. Oh, with my special sunglasses, of course, my special Eclipse sunglasses, the ISO approved ones, the ones that apparently, according to the news this morning, everybody in the UK is trying to buy, but they can't get hold of them anywhere. So I've got a box full. So if there's anybody who hasn't got them up there, I can give 1 or 2 away as well, because I've got plenty. I made sure I brought a little box of them. They weren't very expensive. Right. So excited. I will see you all later on today. Have a good day, you. I will. All right, everybody, this is it. Finally leaving to see the eclipse. It's about 6:30, so totality is in about 2 hours. The eclipse will start in about 1 hour. I should be there by 7, so I'm going to get there in plenty of time. I've got my seat, I've got my stuff in the bag, and I should just have a nice sit in the sunshine. It's not too strong now, it's hot, but the UV should be reducing a little bit now. Yeah, so I will see you all very shortly at the top of the hill. Well, I'm here. It's about 20 minutes to the start of the eclipse. There's a few cars turning up. I just had a chat with the people in that van, but they've got to move because some other cars want to come by. I think they actually live down this track, so they're trying to get home. Perhaps then to come out and see it. I can see some cars over there that have parked up, who are obviously going to settle down over there, or perhaps wander over here to see the eclipse. So yeah, it should be a popular place. So right now I'm going to settle down, get everything out so I'm ready to go, and most importantly get my sunglasses out. Right, here we go. 19 minutes. Not long now. Right, I can't really see what I'm doing because I've got these sunglasses on, these special eclipse glasses on. Why can't I see through the right hand one? Oh, I can. Okay, so it just, all I can see is an orange blob, the orange sun, which just looks like an orange circle. I've got my camera, my phone ready down there. I have a special filter for the phone so I can take the odd little photo with my phone, although I have no idea how they'll turn out. But really, I'm not here to photograph the eclipse as such, but just to video me experiencing it and see what it's like. So it's now 19:24, so the first nibble should happen in about 6 minutes, I think. So yeah, so I'm going to stop now, and I'll come back when there's probably a little bit of a visible nibble taken out of it. It's 19:35:36, and I can see the first little nibble on the right hand side, sort of about 4 o'clock. The first little nibble has appeared. A long way to go yet. Hiya. It's 19:50. There's a noticeably big chunk taken out of it now, so I'm going to try and take a photograph with my camera, or a little video. No, there's no point taking a video, is there? A still with my camera. I've no idea if I can get it in focus or anything, but I'm going to give it a go and show you what I'm seeing now at 19:50. Probably about 20%, 25% of it's gone, something like that. It's 3 minutes past 8, probably getting close to 50% of it's covered now, but I keep seeing this peculiar optical illusion where the moon is coming across, but it seems to come across and then hesitate and then move back a bit and then move again. And I mean, obviously it's moving very smoothly, but by eye it gives this strange view of it sort of hesitating and not moving smoothly. Really strange. It's now 20 minutes past 8, so about 8 minutes to totality. My new friends here from Italy, hello there, have shown me how to take a photograph of the sun with the filter, so I've been able to do that now. It's noticeably gone gloomier, I would say. Now, the heat's gone out of the sun now, and it's just a thin slither, so it's getting very close to totality. I shall certainly take some more photos just before totality with the camera, with my phone, and we'll see how it goes. But this is getting, yeah, looking underneath my glasses, it still looks sunny, but like on a very late evening sort of sunshine. Right, we're only a minute or two from totality now. It is the thinnest of slithers. Obviously, as soon as it is totality, I shall try and take a photo. I can take off these Eclipse glasses, but not yet. At the moment, it's just the thinnest little orange slither on the left-hand side, really tiny. It's going very gloomy. I shall keep the camera running because I don't want to miss it with my camera. Yeah, it's going to be any second now, I think. Wow. So it's just a tiny, still this tiny thin slither on the left-hand side, and yeah, I think it's going to go. I think it's going to go. Oh, it's suddenly going very dark outside of my glasses. That is, what a feeling. I'm ready to take. I can hear people shouting. Oh, beautiful. Still can't look out from under my glasses any second now. There's almost just a dot left on the left. When can I take them off? I think that must be totality. It is. Oh, wow. That is amazing. That is truly incredible. It's just this fluke that the moon is 400 times smaller and 1/400th of the distance away of the sun, and you get this. Oh, that is just stunning. Let me take a photo. That is fantastic. That is the most beautiful sight. It is awe-inspiring. It does make you feel very small in the universe, it really does. And so lucky to see something like this. Just this perfect alignment of two celestial bodies that, oh, look, I see a star. There's still a sunset over there, though, to our right. I'm going to keep watching it, and at some point I shall have to stick these glasses back on, but that is the most beautiful thing I've seen. That is beautiful. Yeah. I mean, how old's the universe? 14 billion years old. The Earth's about a third of that age. Humans have been on the Earth about 200,000 years, 300,000 years. A tiny fraction of the age of the universe. And we know how to calculate. Oh, wow, it's coming back. It's like a brilliant, that's the diamond ring effect. That is amazing. Got to put my glasses back on now. Fantastic. Right. Back to eye protection. Hopefully I caught some of that on the on my main camera. That was fantastic. Well, if you've never seen a total eclipse and you think, well, what are you missing? You're missing a... Let me try and take a photo now with a very thin slither with my camera. I'll leave my main camera running while I do this. So the trick is to zoom in a lot with your camera. I've tried zooming in 20 times. 20 times. Focus on the horizon, lock the focus. Hold this in front, point it at the sun. If I can find it again. There, we've got another thin sliver. Fantastic. I'll take one or two because it's quite difficult to hold still. Brilliant. Well, that was stunning and quite moving. I've just been speaking to, look at that beautiful sunset. Isn't that beautiful? Big red ball. It doesn't know the moon's just crossed in front of it, does it? Yeah, I've been speaking to some of the locals. They all say it's very safe around here. They said enjoy it. They said the little village down there, Rio Frio, is very quiet and sleepy. Nothing happens. There's nothing in it, no bars or anything. But they said to visit Astorga, which is on one of the pilgrim trails. I was thinking of going to Astorga anyway, so I shall probably do that tomorrow. But tonight I shall be looking out for some shooting stars, the Perseid meteor shower, and it's going to be so dark I shall get a good view of the Milky Way, which I think I said before. So right now I'm going to shut the video down up here, wander back to the van, say bye-bye to some of these people that I've been chatting to, and yeah, I'll see you outside the van looking for shooting stars, possibly in the next shot.